it's all in the grouping of people, right? So, and this goes back to a workshop. It's probably a little bit more than you think it is. There's a lot of preparation and planning that goes into it. And one of that is making sure that you have the right mix of people for grouping. So like when we think of a workshop, right, it's more than just a meeting where you bring a lot of people together. Like you're actually, it's very hands-on. There's design thinking exercises. It's very structured. You're grouping people at tables. So like, you know, these 4 or 5 people that are getting together, and you're leading them through like a set of activities. And so when you do that, you need to be really careful about who you're grouping together. And so to your point, like it's one of those things where you don't want to place an employee next to their supervisor or boss. Like that can make things a little uncomfortable, especially if they disagree with them, right? You know, you don't want to have everybody that's really reserved and quiet also at one table, but you also don't want them next to somebody that's super outspoken and going to overpower them. It's like there's a lot of dynamics that you have to look for beforehand. And it's like we'll actually talk to a client beforehand and try to suss out some of those personalities, say like, you know, who's coming, who works with whom, you know, are there certain agendas that we should look out for or other gotchas that we need to pay attention to?
What
And then
baggage are
we'll,
they bringing?
yeah, because some people, especially if they're like, oh, we've done this before, like, why are we meeting on again? Like you need to go in prepared to have that conversation with them. So if you really need to try to balance out your groups of people with, you know, different departments, different personalities, different hierarchies, and then make sure, especially if you have somebody that's going to be difficult, there's always 1 or 2 that you also place them with somebody on the facilitator side. So like we have a guy that we work with that's pretty good with communicating with difficult people. So we place him usually in those tables with some of the more difficult personalities because he's really great at sort of, you know, making them feel heard and communicating most effectively with them. So you need to prepare for all of that.